Sandy, in one sense, this is the chit chat you have before you talk about something extensively heavy. And it's not about me committing suicide. So I want to tell you, my phone might die and this won't work. That's another problem I have now. I have to kind of have my phone like a landline. Anyway, Sandy, I want you to know there was a girl named Kathleen B. She's the one I forgot. She's 12. And she made this statement when she came to my apartment where I was the superintendent. It was just, I just was able to be a slumlord. So I got the basement, but that's not what matters. What matters is that when she came, she said, no. Well, she did say, no, she didn't say to me. Somebody that knew her said, then I hadn't seen her for a while. And I said, did Kathleen B. ever say anything about me? She said, yeah. She said she's never seen a man have a more organized, clean, neat, well-decorated apartment. I was late 30s, early 40s, my age. Anyway, I can say on my father's grave and Elizabeth's grave, there was a time period where I vacuumed like regularly, and it was a museum. But I'm hopeless now. As I've told you, it's not the first time. Never this extensive, though. Never, never, never. But anyway, I really do believe I do this artwork, and some other compartmentalized beings know that, because God ultimately is a creator and a destroyer, and decay goes in between. Are you going to live forever, Sandy? No. Your body what it was when you were 18? No. Will you die? Yeah. Anyway, just noticing, my daughter said to me, you were like Seinfeld with your teeth, Dad. She was so sad when she said that. Anyway, just one of the many pins in my life as a pincushion at 65. Doesn't matter. So, this is a small talk. But this is what my life has become. This was a museum. I vacuumed it. I was always hoping. I actually bought a game, a hockey game. I should show it to you, but you'll see it. But anyway, here's my entrance down here. I bought that Meow. You had me at Meow the last time John took me to the Dollar Tree. And it's kind of like, fuck you all. Anyway, this was the most, I was so proud of this. I was so proud of this. But ultimately, it was titled No Trespassing, and it was all about immigration and Jews and genocide. It was very deep. None of this shit was here. Oh my God, this was vacuumed all the time. Everything was perfect up here. Perfect. Like, just the way it should be. Because I always expected, build that they will come, the universe. You gotta have the power of intention and all that fucking shit. Well, I don't believe it now. Just in case you don't know. It's a bunch of shit. Good. Just the way it should be. Oh, by the way, just a few hours ago, Sandy, this morning, my, whatever you call it, the thing that goes, grinds things up, it didn't work. I didn't know. I thought, I checked. I thought, well, maybe it's something else. Well, it wasn't. So today I'm getting my tea ready over here. Well, I'll give you the grand tour, you know, of the museum. This was all impeccable artwork. There are there are 11 pieces here. 11 pieces. I just destroyed all of them. That one can't be destroyed. That was the Babel Band. I actually could play that. Anyway, I put together, it sounded like insane, but nevertheless, to me, I was a Babel Band. You might be, I don't know if you can see that, but what was this? What did I write over here? I don't know. It was about this book, Dina's Big Dreams and Ending Loneliness. That's what it says. My dream. That's the only thing that's why I'm even holding on to all his grandma. But anyway, and then over here was the Tower of Babel, really, and over here was the shrine for Sapphirina. And anyway, they were next to each other because of the Tower of Babel. But here on the Tower of Babel, I don't know if you can see this. I'm not saying about it there, but Iggy Pig began to sing. Paw Prints, running through the snow. Well, it's apropos, it's snowing. That's good. This way, that way, follow where they go. Behind the wall, the big gray animal, licked his lips and rubbed his tummy. And I let that pin, and then I put up here, it is not the outside riches, but the inside ones that produce happiness. And anyway, if you can see, fame, this is the, I don't know what it says. But anyway, the point is, money, fame, and power are this wolf. Anyway, eating up Sapphirina. It doesn't matter. That was from quote from Ecclesiastes, all is vanity. But that's the only thing that looks shitty, but nothing that big. And then beyond the door, because the reality is that at the end of his life, it's astounding all that really Solomon did do. And he said, it's all vanity. We just die like the animals. I curse the day I was born. Why? Because of human suffering. You couldn't stop human suffering. And it goes on and on. My most cherished art piece I threw over. I just have rage. What I was saying is, I'd end up killing myself or cutting myself badly or breaking somebody's property. I don't know if you can see that. That entire thing is called and it was a whole AI. It was this whole corner for that bed, all of that. It was like really like this art piece was the center of like a little city, but it was above it, and you can't make any of this out. But I was always excited because it was the first thing I did here, and I felt compelled, and it's all made out of marijuana ash, cigarette butt ash, and bronze nail polish, and it's called Still Without Form and Void. So anyway, so here we go. I don't give a fucking shit. I just took things over. And here, let's make sure you get the full tour here. We're coming up on this. And anyway. Oh, this well, you can't see much, but this was basically a prayer room, for the use of a better term. But anyway, it's snowing. That's something happy. Told you it's small talk. It's all small talk, Sandy. But anyway, there we go. See what the bathroom looks like. The bathroom was perfect. Everything. I do, so you will know, I do this toilet every fucking day. I do all my clothes by hand. There's nothing else I can do. Nothing is around here. Are you kidding? I used to always tell my daughter, you don't have to worry about your ass on Dad's toilet. And that she would. I never. Oh my God, none of this. That was Sapphirina. I painted that, I don't know, over a year ago. I don't remember. I did have a name for this because it was attached to an AI. It looked like a genie, but I forget what it was. Anyway, so here we go. It looks, and I want it to be that way. I don't give a fucking shit. I just want to be dead. So here we go. None of this. Some of this, but this was very specific things here. This was Traveler's Inn, I think I called that. This at one time was Gandalf's throne. I think that's why I called it Gandalf's throne, because that's where I slept. And my daughter always called me Gandalf. But anyway, see this hockey thing? Well, anyway, it was my favorite game ever. It's too long of a story. And so, here's another story for your power of intention. I forgot what I was going to say. Power of intention. Oh, the game. So, I go through many zillions of moods. I can be excessively hopeful to, just drop down to intense reality. But nevertheless, it's disassociation on steroids, but it's so entity driven, good or bad. But anyway, so it was $35. I said, I'm going to buy that. Build it, they will come. I'm going to buy this. And at that time, I really thought Stacy's boyfriend, Michael, I was going to build a male bond with this guy. That's who I had my eyes on. Then John came along, and then when I offered it to him, he said, oh, no, I wouldn't want that. Herman and I listened to jazz. There we go. Oh, by the way, I told you the voice, so that I can't use the sink now. Nothing, I can't. I had to clean all that shit up underneath. The water busted. I have no, I can't use the heat or hot, anything. It's astounding. This little piece is time. I was so, got so interested in my nutrition. My daughter bought me one of those NutriBullets, and I was really grateful to have them. I learned what to do, and, I love to experiment, but I was good nutrition. I was happy, felt good, but it busted. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. I don't have money to get a NutriBullet. I obviously don't have. I don't want to draw any attention to this place, so nothing can get fixed here, because I'm not fixed. But anyway, let's get down. Enough of this chit-chat for 13 minutes and 39 seconds and counting. Now I'm going to leave a phone message because that's just more detailed, but not, pragmatic stuff. But on the phone, it'll probably alert you to this. Cindy, we're done. Done. It's over. It's over now. I have been aching and in pain, so fearful that something bad happened to you. But you don't even have the time to have a system. You don't have enough sense to how attached I am to you. I hope you're okay. I'm worried sick. But anyway, I should have done this Thanksgiving. After that Thanksgiving day, it doesn't matter. I'm as petty as they come, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I still kept going through my desert with you, and then made the compromise. And then you just proved me so fucking right anyway, so it doesn't matter anymore. You don't know how sick I am. You don't know how needy I am. I am the Sahara Desert. Anyway, So the point is, when you said, you should be feel lucky. Please, you're not going to respond to anything. I don't want to hear from you, Sandy. We're done. D-O-N-E. I just hope you're okay. That's all. I just hope you are okay. We're done. Please. It's the way I handle things. I told you I'm the dog that goes in circles. We're done. D-O-N-E. I'm sending you that song that Al Jarreau did from the Beatles, Leaving Home After Living Alone. Anyway, I'm an afterthought. I can't be. But when I send you the video, not this video, the one that is 17, I don't remember what it was. But I did that on Friday morning. I woke up and did that. That says everything on many levels of the mental health bullshit. But listen, I love you dearly. I will miss you, but I just want to get on with this now. So I'm just tired. You accused me of sucking you in and pushing you away. Listen, my Pisces therapist, you've done that way too often for me, and you just are a people pleaser. You know that. But Pisces are highly intelligent. I know 3 Pisces since I've been here 3 years. John, who not the good John, who is a totally blown out drug addict, but ironically he was it doesn't matter. The point is he's here 13 years. His apartment looks like this. It does, not as bad, but the point is he's a drug addict, but he's been here 13 years. And so he goes to the top. He knows. But all the Gemini just know how to play the game, and Pisces know how to play the game. I call the guy who supplies my marijuana, he's the mayor. But I've been chasing him. I'm an afterthought. Doesn't matter. I can't be an afterthought. I'm sorry, my standards are so high. I don't want to be treated like I don't matter. I can't anymore. And I know I do matter to you, but I matter in this little tiny cubicle of Takatu. You don't even know I'm existing I can't talk to you today. I got a mini crisis. By the way, that's an oxymoron, but I worry because you'll play something down and I think it's personal. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about any crisis. I never knew of a mini crisis or whatever you called it. Anyway. So Sandy, here we go. Don't call me. Don't text me. I don't want to hear from you ever again. I won't be able to handle this any other way because I'm emotionally attached to you. I want you to be my real friend. But that's history. It's not going to happen. I knew it on November. I knew it when you texted me that. I should have done this then. But anyway, I didn't. So this is not really the straw that broke the camel's back. The axle just went. So I'm done. You don't have enough love for me. But you'll listen to that other tape. The issue is that I'm in many ways, I don't take any of this personally in that sense. I take everything personally, and I'm crippled by that, but that doesn't matter. I'm not worried about toughening up at 65. I'm just thinking about ways to kill myself. So I can't do this anymore. I mean these as metaphors, but I am crass. But let me assure you that my desire was always because I knew, I really locked it in as my younger sister. I was just cuckooed. That's who she is. This smart Jew. Everyone loves her. Still Pollyannic. And the only one that would tolerate me, and more importantly, really care and worry about me, and advocate for me. And that's who you are. I don't dismiss any of that. But point is, I'm fucking a blow-up doll. You see, I add so much of my own hot air to a little tiny balloon that and then it burst. That's been doing that my whole life. Doesn't matter. I'm not here to correct all this shit anymore. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. And again, I will say honestly, I know I love you because there are many reasons the 7-layer cake I always say that I am. But one of those real reasons is we're done is because of you. Because if no magic wand goes shoosh, 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 and I find my balls and I kill myself, I don't want to do it on your watch. I'm not here to say what you'd feel or not feel. I'm not interested in that. What I'm telling you is you're very tied into your fucking job. And I'm not going into any of that. So it will not be good if I take my life and you're my direct therapist. So what you wanted to do a long time ago, I'm not getting. I hoped. I always do. I never let go of things. You were just so good. You were so, in certain ways, like Dr. Gregory. I just thought maybe. I'd be a lot weller if you were able to spend 10 hours a week. And that's what you should be doing for someone like me. You know how many don't even know how to voice what they're saying? They just go inward and say, fuck it. They end up institutionalized. They just give up. They're the frogs that you boil that water and saps all the energy, and then they boil within the very water that was cool, but you put that little burner up a little bit. They lose it. Literally, you know what I'm looking for? Chief. I was almost going to do a video. I need Chief. In Jack Nicholson in One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Jack Nicholson succumbed to the system. And Chief couldn't watch it, and he just said, I love you, man. I got to do that for you. That's more important than me escaping or not. That's how much love Chief had. Anyway. So, I don't want to hear from you, Sandy. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Just do what you wanted to do how many months ago it was. Just, get a hold of Dr. Healy. Make it through complete care. Make sure Dr. Healy's my whatever you call it. Make sure Dr. Healy is my psychiatrist, my meds provider, and that she will check up, because she said she would, that we had that conversation months ago. Just do the legwork. And what I'm also asking, understanding Karen, is I won't have Karen by the end of February. I want you to transfer me to someone else in your Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance crap. It'll just be because, Sandy, what I need doesn't exist. The walls are closing in. The fire's getting closer. I'm spending more and more time thinking, you just got to get a hold of yourself, Avi. You got to just do this. You just got to do it, man. They're not going to do it for you. You're going to do it, it's going to get done. If it's going to be, it's up to me. And I always think I can push, beg, plead. And no one's going to help me take my life happy and easy. And I'm never going to find Dr. Gregory. He was a once-in-a-lifetime Moses. That was it. I can't find a Joshua. I thought you might be. I can't find. I want to find a therapist that's as smart as you, caring as you, astute as you, but would put her, even though she got A+ in her minor, she'd give that up, but take a much easier caseload. You might have to lose some money. I don't know. You should just. It's a shame. All the work you do, Sandy, what I get, and everyone gets. If you're going to keep, a watered down version of the potency of your capability and compassion and empathy. But that's what money does. It does it all around. You're so in it, you don't see it. I'm the sick guy because I think this way. I'm not in this reality. This whole place is the golden calf. I'm as polluted as an ex-guy. I'm not here to pretend I'm not. The standards are a lot lower. Anyway, in that sense. But I can't have you anymore. So what I realize, it's not going to exist. What do you get when you try to move Mount Everest? A hernia. I knew this when I got that text from you. You should be happy I'm throwing you a crumb. And I knew that. You're fighting then on Thanksgiving. No, I won't be your, whatever the word is, contact person. Well, you know, she's holding on. And I was holding on to what I thought I could make. I thought I could make the leper change her spots. I used to do a parable. It's too long. I'm at 26 minutes. I hope they even they put this on. It was for children, but anyway, it was the magic mango, and the point is this monkey. It was so beautiful and magical that he just kept looking at it, and he reached and when he finally could hold on to it. But it was too far. He couldn't get it in, and he wouldn't eat any of his food, and he died. All food was in the cage, but he couldn't let go of the magic mango. Anyway, all I'm saying is my magic mango was that you were going to be a Dr. Gregory. That's really the truth, because I'm looking for someone just like you that will help me and help Grandma. I need that package deal. Why, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not here too old to learn new tricks. I'm kind of a one person, you know. My dad and Elizabeth as a child, and then I had to wait. Oh my God. And then Rachel was born. That was astounding. And then Dr. Gregory. If Herman was super capable, we wouldn't be having any of these conversations. But he's in the hole with me. Much higher up in the hole. Married 50 years. Anyway. So, this way, the point is this isn't going to happen. So why am I bothering with the mental health industry if I so fucking hate it and I know it's not good, whatever? Because you guys got me by both fucking balls. It's called $845 worth of oxygen, capitalized oxygen. I'm not going to get that check. I'm not going to get my universal health care. So, I've been wanting to get well. Subconsciously, I knew that if I removed myself completely from a very polluted dream, I was riddled with wanting to be all those negatives, things that aren't important. Anyway, the hope was I'd straighten fully out. I'd be totally who I am. And now it would work. I went to Hollywood. They wouldn't even help me. So I was just, anyway, but I'm a dreamer, and I wanted this to work. It's not going to work. This is Mount Everest. I knew on Thanksgiving. I'm sorry I waited so long. But anyway, for both of us, you could have been helping more people in your realm of the way everyone gets their dropper. Yeah, mother bird comes here. I'm sorry. Didn't find too many worms. I'm too busy. I gotta go. Anyway. 29 minutes. So, I don't think you need to understand anything other than to recap. I need just to play ball. What I've done most of the time with therapists. I'm the puppeteer. It's not like I planned to be, whatever. I'd be younger when I was so. It just works out that way. Look at your system. 10-minute meds checks. You're supposed. You let me know early on. I'm really supposed to be doing this only 20 minutes. So now just go right into the system. I'll be the Jew just to follow the other Jews to the gas chamber. And as you get older, you just can't fight anymore. You can't. I was thinking about my buddy, and I'll stop with this. Kevin, he was my bunkie. He murdered in his teen years. Anyway, he's paranoid schizophrenic. Make a long story short, if I remember. Why did I bring up Kevin? I don't remember now. Doesn't matter. So, listen, I got to get this tape zip off my arm. It's done. It's done. I can't do this. I've accepted. If a miracle doesn't happen, I gotta leave the earth. I ain't going back to no psych ward. Jesus fucking Christ. And every other religious name. Anyway, no. So if some miracle doesn't happen, I gotta leave. I don't want to do it on your watch. I've lowered my sights. No one is going to be Dr. Gregory, and I don't want anything less. And which does bring me to one other thought. I did want to tell you, like I usually cut people off. Boom. They don't exist anymore. I'm telling you, I just assassinate them. Rachel's still in solitary confinement. I don't know too many. Well, Mike Hennis is there too. But very different. But anyway, the issue is, I feel very different about you, Sandy. I'm frustrated and angry and all that shit. But I know that you are a prisoner of your choice. And I'd love to have a friend like you, Sandy. And so my Pollyannic hope, maybe I'm still holding on to a leaf of that mango, is that a few months from now, you know me, you'll have to leave a voice message. I ain't picking up no fucking phone unless you had Sandy Cabell on a different number. But the point is, and I'm not always by the phone, but the issue is, if you called and said, listen, you Jew bastard, you need a friend? I need a friend. But I know how anal you are, so if you're free tomorrow at 8 p.m., pick up. Well, okay. That would be groovy. But I don't expect that. That's why I don't want you to contact me. Nothing. Please don't respond to this. I don't need to know nothing. Not a fucking thing, Sandy. It's done. I should have done this sooner. So, I think I've been clear enough. Just send over, I'll expect a phone call within the month of February, finding out who my new Karen is, who my new Sandy is, and hopefully to have some therapist that, and maybe it would be the new Sandy. Maybe I don't have to go, maybe we can just leave this the way it is if it's somebody from you, but then, 20 minutes, whatever your rules are. Yeah, compassion. We figured it out. Let's industrialize it, computerize it. Yeah, we can do that. You'll do that when you're doing therapy for AIs, and AIs are doing therapy for AIs. Anyway, Sandy, I will miss you forever. I love you dearly. You have done so much good for my life. And but I can't have this anymore. This is too much. Yeah, my steel heart going back and forth and back and forth. I'm done. So I'll expect a call from 3 people. The new Karen, the new you, and if there has to be someone from whatever, but only with Dr. Achilles as the provider. I won't take any other. I won't. Let's not go there now. Don't make this hard on me, please. All right. I love you. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but I had to do it because I know you wouldn't. You would just keep giving me, enough driplets of water. I can't do that. I can't. I'm not going to live that quality of life on any level. I refuse. I've lived too low. No, it's just better to go, and not on your watch. Big hug.